And I feel like when we were talking, I was thinking about that. I was thinking, these are people who are clearly allies.
Yeah.
They are clearly, their heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
Clearly they've done, but then they've done things that you and I may not agree with.
Yeah.
What is the best way of engaging in that moment?
Yeah.
And once again, before they answer, I'm going to say it. You call me childish, whatever. Told you so. Jesus Christ. Like, if Mehdi Hasan, which once again, the tippity top of the crop, understands this basic thing when it comes to politics and human beings, why can't we do that? Why can't we be more unified in this understanding when it comes to us progressives? Like, hey, thank you for clicking this video. Just to let you know, this is a clip from my previous live stream that I did. Just want to let you know I go live every Sunday through Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And if you don't know what time that is, go ahead and Google that so you can meet me and have a conversation on my next stream. Once again, I appreciate you clicking this video. Now let's enjoy the video. So, like I was saying, like, it feels good. Like when you've been arguing with people to a point to where like you almost felt like you were the crazy one. You see what I'm saying? Like when I'm out here telling other progressives like, hey, we need to figure this out, because there's a lot of people that are attacking Bernie Sanders and AOC, which is fine. Once again, you can have your disagreements. You can hold them accountable. You can criticize them. Do what you want. That is literally our job. Got you. Do it. Okay? Nothing wrong with doing that. But when you start going to the extreme, like I've been seeing in the past 2-3 weeks, by saying now they are not allies no more. They're not a progressive ally. They're traitors. They are no longer a part of this movement. In my opinion, that is wrong and is counterproductive. We're not improving in any way. And if we allow these people who for some reason put themselves on a pedestal and as if someone named them God of progressives, so they get to deem who and who is not a progressive, we're not going to win nothing. Like, this is not a movement no more. This is a popularity contest at this point. You see what I'm saying? And like I said before, if Bernie Sanders is not as strong when it comes to what's happening in Gaza and holding accountable or holding Israel accountable the way that we would like him to, yeah, go ahead. Say what you need to say, criticize him, say it, go for it. But you need to be doing that. You see what I'm saying? You have an obligation to speak out too. I'm doing it myself. And if you think Bernie Sanders is not loud enough, I'm 2 times as loud. Unapologetic too. So once again, if you understand how a team works, if you recognize your teammate's weakness, try to be that strength. But if you start sitting here picking off everybody on the team, at the end of the day, you're going to be the last person on your team. And I guarantee you, you're not going to like that. You're not going to win anything. I'm sorry. You're not that amazing. I know you think you are, but you're not. So once again, this is politics. It's not a picnic. I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and listen to what Mr. Mehdi Hasan has to say. Let's rewind and start from the top.
I was going to come to this later, but since we're on this topic, I was talking to some friends earlier. Bernie Sanders doesn't say the word genocide.
And he should.
And he should.
Yeah.
People get very upset with him.
Yeah.
But Bernie Sanders is also the guy who just managed to get a majority of Senate Democrats
Yeah.
to vote. First time in my lifetime and yours.
Yeah.
Astonishing achievement. No, wouldn't have happened without Bernie.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say genocide, not good. AOC was the first person to say genocide on the House floor.
But the actions are totally opposite.
But on this one vote on Iron Dome, she said, well, I'm not going to, and everyone's like, I think somebody threw fake blood on her office.
Yeah.
And I feel like when we were talking, I was thinking about that. I was thinking, these are people who are clearly allies.
Yeah.
They are clearly, their heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
Clearly they've done, but then they've done things that you and I may not agree with.
Yeah.
What is the best way of engaging in that moment?
Yeah.
And once again, before they answer, I'm going to say it. You call me childish, whatever. Told you so. Jesus Christ. Like, if Mehdi Hasan, which once again, the tippity top of the crop, understands this basic thing when it comes to politics and human beings, why can't we do that? Why can't we be more unified in this understanding when it comes to us progressives? Like, yeah, shame to like old boy just said, like, yeah, he needs to be more loud. He needs to do this, but he is still an ally. Like some people just have this litmus test. And it's impossible for anyone to pass. So, it's crazy. But hey, I hope we listening.
Agree with.
Yeah.
What is the best way of engaging in that moment?
Yeah.
Because in the heat of the online reaction, things go a little crazy, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, what you just said about Bernie is so true, right? It's this weird. We never know why people do what they do. Right, you never know. Is somebody paid? People get so upset about DJ Khaled, right? Does somebody have blackmail on them, right? You never know why people do or don't do what they do or don't do. In the case of Bernie, I think it's absolutely ridiculous that he just won't use the word genocide when he knows very full well that it is.
Yep.
Right? I think maybe it's a in his mind a strategic move of his,
maybe.
Right? In the case of AOC, I think everybody looks to her as this beacon of progressive future, but then, like you said, the actions don't align with the.
That one action.
You're right. So
voted,
okay, yes, that's
voted
correct.
well on multiple.
That's correct. That's correct. Sometimes the actions don't.
But that's my point, right? It's like if you're good here,
then what's going on here? Yeah.
What do we do in this current climate?
Yeah.
And I get the anger and pain.
And,
Especially.
And what do? We do the common sense thing. Hey, Bernie Sanders, or talk to him. Damn. Once again, we can approach this in a team environment. I don't know if you guys ever been on a team, but like if your quarterback throws 3 interceptions, the one bad game, but he's been killing it the rest of the season, you don't kick him off the team. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not how that works. So once again, we speak to them, either privately or just, hey, make a video. Do whatever you need to do. But once again, once you start breaking up the Progressive Party into 3, 4, 5, 20 different fractions, nothing's going to get accomplished. Man, it feels good to be right.
Then what's going on here? Yeah.
What do we do in this current climate?
Yeah.
And I get the anger and pain.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm not Palestinian, but I get the anger and pain of Palestinians say, this is not acceptable
Yeah.
from a Bernie or an AOC or
Yeah.
whoever it is. But to go back to our earlier conversation, yeah, how do we? You said the word grace, and that set me down this path.
No, for sure.
An interesting point. By the way, you mentioned now you set me off with DJ Khaled.
Oh yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have brought him up.
Yes, you have done. What do you make of DJ Khaled's silence on this? It's just what forget the conspiracy theories. Just what's your reaction?
I don't give a shit what DJ Khaled thinks.
Okay.
I don't. I really don't. I think people expected so much of someone.
I mean, they didn't expect so much. It's such a low bar.
Right.
They expect you to say.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm wrong. They didn't expect so much. But I guess what I'm saying is, even though it was so little that they expected, I think people need to realize. Again, I could get in trouble for saying this. Sometimes these celebrities that seem like they're these big people are very small.
Yeah.
They're very small because the measure of a person isn't celebrity. The measure of a person is, what do you stand for? The measure of a person is like, what are you willing to do in the moments of crisis for your fellow human, right? Just because somebody has Grammys and awards and followers, that does not mean that they are a big human being. They could still be a very, very, very small human being.
I mean, we've seen that.
And that is a perfect example with anyone, really. Like, a lot of people, first off, I don't understand why people put so much emphasis on celebrities. Like, we have to remember they're humans too. And behind closed doors, behind the music videos and behind the movies, they can just be another POS at the end of the day. And he's right. Hasan is right. Like it's not asking a lot. Hey, just send a tweet. You know, it's not a lot. Just go ahead, send a tweet. But even if that person doesn't, what are you doing? I'm bringing this right back to you. What are you doing? Like we're saying, hey, Bernie Sanders should be doing this. Bernie Sanders should be saying this. AOC, she's not doing. DJ Khaled, what are you doing? And then are you doing it enough? Could you be doing more? So once again, hey, stop worrying about everybody else and focus on you.
That across Hollywood,
Yeah.
the music industry, sports.
Yeah.
Very few people have
Yeah.
spoken out about a genocide
Yeah.
in front of our eyes. We talk about people like Muhammad Ali and
Yeah.
Vietnam. There's no one who comes close to him today.
Correct.
There's been nothing. Maybe I missed it, but Steph Curry, LeBron James, not a
None of
word
them.
about
No,
the genocide
no.
unfolding in real time. Musicians, there've been very few. Back in the day, you had a Rage Against the Machine. You
Yeah.
had Today, very few people are willing to take that risk or give a shit.
Yeah.
I wonder, as someone who is a Palestinian in
Yeah.
these spaces,
Yeah.
did you have to think twice about speaking
No.
on this issue?
No.
Because you didn't care or because you didn't think it would harm you?
I figured it might harm me. I always knew that. People have been telling me from the beginning of my career, keep going. And remember, don't say anything about Palestine because then they'll ruin your career, right?
People have said that to me, and I'm in a different industry.
Of course.
But
Of
similar
course. I mean, it's a known thing.
thing. Yes.
Palestine was designed to be a taboo by people who wanted to remain a taboo, and it's no longer a taboo, right? Here's my thoughts, right? When it comes to Palestine, and it's not, like you said, not just October of 2023, but from the very beginning of my career, I speak about Palestine because it's the right thing to do. And if I profit from my silence, to me, I'll never be able to sleep on my pillow. And one thing I know for sure is you could take away everything I have going professionally, the career, the money, the ability to do shows, the platforms, social media. You could take that away and I would be sad. I would be sad.
Of course.
But my life would go on. If you took away my peace of mind, if you took away my self-respect, if you took away my conscience,
Yeah. Well said.
you know what I'm saying? It's just,
You reminded me about
That right there is beautiful. And once again, how many times have I said, once again, like I might have to watch all 800 of my videos, principle, integrity, standing on business is not an easy thing to do. It's not profitable. Me and my wife was talking the other day, like if I was one of these grifters on YouTube and I just wanted to make some money, and I'm talking about a lot of money. I done checked how much like Officer Tatum, a lot of these people, they make a lot of money just saying all this nonsense on YouTube without a care in the world, and they're making money. But once again, does that compare to standing on business, standing on truth, standing on your integrity, having standards, having a moral compass? Like that, those type of features can't be bought. You can't buy that. You can't go to Walmart, go down aisle 7 and see that it's a sale on integrity. It's not that easy. Like it has to be something that was built in you. And those are the people we need to be uplifting and amplifying their voices. Those people who have a lot to lose, but yet still stand on business, still stand on principle. And once again, Bernie Sanders is that person. Once again, he may not be loud enough for you. That's cool. But everything else that he's been doing, consistency matters. AOC and every other progressive leader that we have, and even regular people like you and I, we need to hold each other accountable, but at the same time have enough grace and understanding that at the end of the day, we're just human. You know what I'm saying? I might say something crazy one day and hopefully you're not gonna be like, oh, he's not a progressive no more because he doesn't agree on this one thing that I do. He's not a progressive. Don't be that guy or woman. Don't do that. You know, that's counterproductive and nothing is going to get accomplished.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra.